This is the easiest and most effective DJ blend you can do to make people actually dance. And doing mashups like this is actually easier than you think if you apply all the secrets and hacks in this video. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, by the end of this video, you'll know how to mix using stems, know which parts and tracks are best for mashup mixing, and how to find the best songs that actually sound good together. So first off, to make an effective and impactful mashup, you need to be using stems. And stems allow DJs to isolate and highlight specific parts of their track like its acapella and instrumental.
Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air.
So these DJs isolate the vocal sections of their current song and mix the next song's instrumental in it.
Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fucking world. Wop, 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 wop. That fucking world. Wop, 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 wop.
But what separates their mashups from the beginners is that these pros put way more thought into what tracks they choose and what specific sections to mix. So no, it's not their software or gear that makes the difference, because insane mashups like that can also be done on DJ gear and software not exactly suited for mashup mixing. So it all really comes down to selection. And by the way, the DJ gear featured in this video is the FLX4. And I'm giving away a brand new gold FLX4, an exclusive DJ unit available only at Guitar Center. So before we dive into the first secret, we first need to enable stems on our DJ software. Let's start with Rekordbox DJ, followed by Serato DJ. For Rekordbox DJ users, first go to Preferences, then click Extensions. Then on the Stems tab, click Enable the Stems function. At the deck section, you now have the drum, vocal, and instrumental mute buttons. And by default, these buttons enable you to mute specific parts of your track.
Diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my wrist, diamond, diamond. On my wrist, diamond, diamond, diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my wrist.
Next, using stems on your Rekordbox DJ controller like the FLX10 and GRV6 is easy because those functions are already natively mapped. However, on the FLX4, they're not. But don't worry, here's the solution. Simply download my free stems map pack below and follow the video instructions. Once you've done that, you can activate and control your stems by doing this.
Diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my wrist, diamond, diamond, diamonds on my wrist.
Moving on to Serato DJ. So go to your settings and navigate to the DJ preferences section. Here, select replace pad mode with stems and choose a pad mode you'd like to replace. And for this example, I'll select the sampler section to replace with stem mode. So now, if you press the sampler button on our controller, we can mute and unmute specific parts of our track.
Diamonds on my wrist, diamonds on my wrist.
Before we talk about the 2 hacks to making mashup mixing super easy, let's first dive into mashup mixing techniques that any DJ can do instantly. So first off, an effective mashup is done when the DJ mixes the intro section of their next song with the chorus section of their current song. And these 2 sections are chosen because the chorus and intro are often the most memorable parts of a track. And there are 2 popular methods that leverage these key sections. The first technique is the chorus vocal isolation method. So when the current song reaches its chorus section, isolate its vocals and bring in the next song through its intro. The second technique is a chorus instrumental swap method. So when the current song reaches its chorus section, isolate its instrumental. And with the next song's vocals isolated, play it over the current song's chorus.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. Switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather around. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
Most DJs prefer the chorus vocal isolation method because it maintains the flow of the original track while introducing the next song in an impactful way. However, most of the time, the audience still wants to hear the full chorus of the current song. In that case, here's what you can do. Number 1. If both tracks' intro and chorus have the same beat length, you can mix the next song's intro at its midpoint with the midpoint of the current song's chorus. Number 2. If the track's intro and chorus do not have the same beat length, first set a cue point at the next song's verse section before mixing. Then, when mixing, once you reach the midpoint of the current song's chorus, start blending in the next song. Then, as you transition out and approach the end of the chorus, trigger the next song's first verse. Now, the biggest challenge with this type of mixing is knowing each track's sections by heart, because with ever-growing collections, it becomes increasingly difficult to remember the intros, choruses, and outros of every song. That's why some DJs hack their DJ software to visually highlight those key sections. But before we get into that, there's no point if you don't have tracks with proper intros and outros in the first place, because the reality is, most of the tracks you hear on Spotify start immediately, making mashup mixing extremely difficult. The ideal type of track you want is one that has an extended beat intro and an extended beat outro, because those extra beats at the start and end of the song will give you enough time to beat match and mix. And we refer to those types of tracks as extended edits. And these extended edits are only available for download from DJ record pools. And you can think of DJ record pools as huge libraries of music of all genres where DJs can download all the songs they could ever need. And these high quality tracks can range from radio edits to remixes, instrumentals, acapellas, and a whole lot more. So check the links down below for the best record pool deals right now and get a huge discount by using the coupon code DJ Carlo when you sign up. And speaking of huge deals, to have a chance to win this gold FLX4, which you can only get from Guitar Center, just like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Winners will be contacted by this specific email. And on the topic of Guitar Center, it's not just the home of exclusive DJ gear, it's also the go-to place for all your DJ and music needs. So whether you're after the latest DJ equipment, searching for great deals on pre-owned gear, or upgrading your setup, Guitar Center has you covered. And honestly speaking, Guitar Center is the place where I get all my DJ gear because they simply offer the best prices on new and used gear and also have the best after-sales service. So check the links down below for the best deals. And with that said, here's how to hack your DJ software to visually highlight the track's key sections. So go to Settings, then click View, then click Layout, then under Phrases, enable these two settings. And now it's easier than ever to know exactly where in the current song you should mix your next song. Now let's tackle the section that separates the beginners from the pros, choosing the right songs to mash up. Now there are two things you need to prioritize when making a mashup, and that's the key of the tracks and their BPM. The more similar they are, the better and more seamless the mashup will be.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your permitted. When I'm meant to be like sleeping and cocaine.
The first step, which is crucial, is to ensure that the tracks you plan to use are analyzed and that the correct key notation for each track is visible. Next, also ensure that this is your key setting on Rekordbox DJ and Serato DJ. So these are the keys of your tracks, and what we want are tracks that have the same key or at least one that is close to it. For example, if we select this track with the key of 4A, we want our opposite track to have the same key as well, 4A being the best and 3A, 5A, and 4B being the next best options. But if you don't want to think about all that and just want to know the best harmonic songs to mash up and mix with your current track, here's a hack you can do in Rekordbox DJ to visually see what track is harmonically best with your current song. So go to your settings, then click View. Then if it's not enabled already, make sure alphanumeric is selected as your key display format. Next, at the traffic light section, select related key 2. Then close the Preferences tab. Now at the browser section, make sure master is selected. With that done, load the song up. And there you go. All the songs that can go harmonically with it will have its key section highlighted in green. So if you want to mix in key and know which tracks go best with your current song, just select any of the songs highlighted. But if you want to level up your mashup mixing and DJing and do cool DJ tricks like this, you guys gotta watch this video next.